Yeah, so it turns out Eddie has a lot of trouser twins.
The Grand Palace in Bangkok, and wow, it's busy. It's a super hot day, but not as hot as it was a few days ago, and we're super excited to...
We say that in all of our vlogs. It's super hot, yeah.
And we're super excited to explore.
So, a couple of logistics. We got here by taking the Chao Phraya River Express boat, which was pretty cool. It cost 11 baht, and it's 6 piers, and it is what?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes, and then it's a 10-minute walk, if that, from the pier to the Grand Palace. I should say that the Grand Palace tickets are one of the most expensive here in Bangkok and in Thailand so far. They are 500 baht each. And the last time we came, I didn't dress very appropriately in the sense that my full shoulders weren't covered. So I came prepared. This time, long skirt, shoulders covered, etc. But somewhere...
Well, Sarah told me shorts would be okay. I maybe put on these lovely trousers, which are quite thin, but I'm already like sweating in them.
The funny thing is, all of the temples we've been to so far, in Bali, in Thailand, they do have some double standards in the sense that long shorts for men are fine, but the Grand Palace, nope, they're quite strict. Also, the last time you came, we could rent like a shirt and a sarong for the men or trousers. This time you have to buy. So Eddie bought these very cool trousers for 200 baht, and we've already got a pair at home, so we're going to be matching now. So we've just been to see the Emerald Buddha, which is like a tiny statue in this really imposing building.
But very
it's
impressive.
Really beautiful. It seems that in February 2023 you do have to wear your masks inside the temples and other buildings here in the Grand Palace.
That is very impressive. It's all, not just the walls, also the ceilings, the beams. It's really impressive. And you've got to go inside. It's worth it. Some people didn't put their masks on because they didn't want to go in, but to be honest, it's worth putting your mask on, going in for a few minutes. And even though the Buddha is small, like Sarah said, it is really impressive, and it's definitely worth going in.
Yeah, so it turns out Eddie has a lot of trouser twins here in the Grand Palace.
Because we all need them, that's why.
So now every time I see someone that's wearing the exact same trousers, I'm like, you're wearing shorts today. You are not prepared. Trouser twins!
Just finished from the Grand Palace, and it was busy, but definitely worth it. It took us about 40 minutes to go around. I would say give yourself an hour. Therefore, you have got time to wait for people to move out of the way so you can get those great Instagram photo shots.
And really appreciate the majesty of this Grand Palace complex. It is several buildings, some of which you can go into, the others you have to admire from the outside, but it is definitely worth it. It is one of the most beautiful landmarks of this country.
As we're walking out the Grand Palace, we keep walking to the exit and we're finding like more palaces. I think there's only one, but like more amazing, impressive buildings. So allow time to exit quietly, slowly, and enough time to take photos and pictures and enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up below. It really helps support, and while you're down there, subscribe. It also helps support and doesn't cost you a thing. If you have any suggestions of what we should see and do in Thailand, leave a comment below. We're curious to hear what you've done, what you've seen, what you've read, what you've watched, and we can go check it out.
So we are at Wat Pho, which
That's
is
close.
a temple, maybe 10 minutes walk. That's a slow walk from the Grand Palace.
You just need to find the entrance, which is look out for signs. There are signs, and there are places to stop and get a bite to eat and a drink on the way as well if the 10 minutes is too long or you haven't eaten for a while.
So the price of a ticket is 200 baht per person, and that is less than half of the Grand Palace.
Let's go and explore. Sarah, don't touch it.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
Again. So where are we going?
This way.
Now actually look forward to temples where they tell you have to take your shoes off because the tiles are so nice and cool.
Well, they're warm. I wouldn't say cool.
Yeah, so we just have come to this area of Wat Pho and you don't have to take your shoes off, but I might take my shoes off because my feet are boiling.
People might think she's a bit weird, but you know.
But very respectful.
Weird.
Is that there are almost 900 Buddha statues here at Wat Pho.
Did you count them?
I did. I spent a long time counting them. That's why I look like this. Oh, I'm sweaty. And they're from different periods of time. And it was King Rama IV that started the restoration. And they come from all over the country, which is pretty cool. Given that Wat Pho is only 10 minutes from the Grand Palace, it would be rude not to come to this temple when you are on this side of Bangkok. And we would say it's definitely worth it. It is really beautiful. All the shrines and the different temples that you can go in. So definitely recommend a visit.
Definitely a thumbs up for me as well, especially as it's only a 10-minute walk. We need 45 minutes, maybe an hour here, and give yourself a bit more time. There is a lot to see. We haven't done it all, but we've done all the main ones that kind of are shiny and stand out and really big. But yeah, give yourself enough time so you can go around. And there are some queues and you might have to wait a little bit to get that right photo if you want that photo for Instagram. The gargoyles.
So, the gargoyles.
Got a fly in my ear.
Wow.
What's that? So make sure your tray is in the upright positions. We're here at Wat Pho.
Gently.